megaphone on. All right, it's on 3, 2, 1.
It's the Let Her Rip Friday show on the Over the Pipe YouTube channel. Welcome, you dirty bastards.
All right.
Let me take that off real quick. I'm digging it. I'm digging it hard. It's a massive dig. My goodness. I need to do a little tampage. I gotta do a little tampage over here. Just a hair of tampage, if you don't mind. How is everybody tonight? Welcome aboard, everybody, to the Let Her Rip Friday show. Good to have all of the Overpipe Nation hanging out with us, as usual. Has anybody checked their points yet? Make sure. Okay, good. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Troy. Good man. I know you wanted to check and make sure you had some in stock, so that way you can absolutely go for being the Maverick of the week, which is still one of my all-time favorite gambling movies. Outside of, real gambling movies such as Rounders. Don't splash the pot.
Give that man his money.
That's exactly right. How's everybody doing? Great to have everybody. Let's see who we got. The D-Man is back.
Back in effect. Hello, everybody.
Back in effect. Loud and in charge. And we also have our special guest with us today, off camera. How are you, sir?
Well, hey there, everybody. I'm just doing real good. Just want to say hello to everyone. Real pleased to be here, and I hope we have a great time today.
And that's Dale. I love Dale. We got two D-men in here in the house tonight, and I appreciate both of them as always. I like Pipes of Old's like, wow. Did y'all like that intro? I'm telling you, we hit it. We hit it hard. And that's how we do it. Let's see. What did I have on here real quick?
Make sure I get in a good spot here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Looking good.
Good spot. I love when the screen goes black and you're like trying to figure out, where am I?
Oh, no, I lost it.
Where am I?
It wouldn't be the first time I lost it. I'm back.
I mean, let's be honest.
Yep.
The fact that the show even started close to on time is remarkable.
You know what? I feel good about it.
I feel wonderful about it.
How was your week, bud?
My week was good. Busy. Which is kind of the name of the game.
It is time for this town to get down.
It is something that happens regularly. How was your week? How was Florida?
Say the name.
Florida was crazy, man. It was very humbling to see what some of these people are going through. So,
We're not
I could only imagine.
We're not worthy.
I could only imagine that.
if you did not know, I went down to Tampa and south to Fort Myers to work. I work for a roofing company, so we have an office down there that was getting overrun pretty much. So they sent down a bunch of people to help out, and it was pretty crazy. The further south you get, I mean, we saw whole neighborhoods that were just leveled. Everything was gone.
You mean you saw it used to be neighborhoods? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you saw the plumbing on the foundations.
Yeah, and not just mobile home parks. I mean, just full communities that were just gone. It was very, very crazy. Beyond anything we could do at that point.
Dale, how was your week?
My week was absolutely wonderful. I just am real excited about the weekend, but I have to tell you that my week was a little stressful at the beginning.
Okay.
Yep.
Understood.
It was a little stressful. I sat in the deer blind just for hours.
Yes.
The other night, because as you know, ever since high school, as long as we go back,
That's right.
I like to hunt my own food.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
the bigger the better. I don't like to buy from grocery stores.
That's right.
I am a big proponent of conservation, but I like to hunt my own food. And it just, I don't know, man. It was just cold at some points, and then some points it was super warm. So at some points I was just taking things off, and other times I was putting more back on. It was just crazy.
I mean, it gets. So you were in a blind or a deer stand? What did you say?
Well, yeah,
specifically?
I call it my deer blind.
Okay.
Because it's not necessarily a stand as much as it is just a collection of bushes and trees that have grown up, and it's sort of elevated.
Okay.
So I don't know. I just call it a blind. It just makes me happy just to say it that way. Just don't read too much into it. Just know that I didn't get anything either. I didn't shoot a thing.
Oh my gosh! So I mean, so you left empty-handed on that one?
Yeah, but it happens. It is what it is. It's okay.
Man, I don't. That hurts leaving empty-handed. I always get worried about the tree stands, the deer stands that are up in the tree.
Yeah.
Because half the time I'm looking at, oh golly, wow, okay. Just for the simple fact that I would just fall asleep or knowing what it's like when I sit on a toilet for too long, and then I get up and all of a sudden I'm in the shower and I didn't realize it because
You
my legs
just fall off the stand?
Both my legs have fallen asleep, and then I'm like, that's a long ways down.
Well, I'll tell you this much: when I was a young lad down there in South Georgia, it was that way for me. Now I'm a grown man. I like to watch a sunrise. I like to enjoy as nature wakes up in the morning.
Absolutely.
But when I was a boy, I was asleep all the time up there in them stands. But now I will say this: thank the Lord for cell reception and cell phones and Bluetooth earbuds. That I can keep myself entertained while I'm sitting there watching my prey walk across the field.
Do you get internet access while you're out there?
Lord, yes, I do, man. It ain't that far out from the boondocks that are up north a little bit. But,
Okay.
I get some reception out there.
Okay. Which makes sense. I mean,
And if you don't get reception, just download you some Breaking Bad or something like that, and just watch out while you're up
Just
there.
watch some Netflix. Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
I did see a video where a guy was in a deer stand.
Yep.
And he just watched another hunter just walk up, not paying attention, sat down on the tree underneath
Evening,
him,
fellow pipe smokers.
set up
Hope
shop.
everyone's doing well.
10
It's
feet
Matthew
below.
here from
You know what I
Canadian
think
Piping.
I would be watching if I was up there in a deer stand? I think I would be watching a hunting channel, so that way I could understand what the hell I'm doing.
Get you in the mood?
That's something that I'm so far removed from that. Like I don't know if I would. Oh God, Lord have mercy! I'm already
Well, I tell you,
spillage.
I learned my lesson from that, because I like to watch. I don't know if you're familiar with
Thanks,
the program Alone, but
Cheers.
I used to watch that while I was up there in the stand, and the problem with that was I was watching one particular season where, and I can't remember old boy's name, but he was up. He was hunting a muskox.
Whoa.
It was a muskox. Kind of looks like buffalo, but it ain't that.
Okay.
It's called a muskox.
Okay.
And he had put 2 arrows in that bad boy, and it wasn't going down. It was close, but it wasn't going down. You know what I mean? And so I watched that old boy run up and shank that thing with his knife about 3 or 4 times
Oh, my
before he
God.
finally killed it. And I just thought to myself, well, damn, I just want to stab a muskox to death with my bare hands.
Wow.
I can't think anything better than just feeling, plunging that knife into that bad boy's heart and watching it fall. Think about it, though.
Mercy
You're talking
sakes.
about a 1,000-pound plus. I mean, it got to be a ton.
Oh my gosh.
A big old creature just running
Tonnage.
around and you're stabbing it with your hands.
Big old hot, big old hot furry animal. I mean, like that would terrify me. I mean, I'm. Let's be honest. I saw a praying mantis and I tried to take a picture of it and I was nervous. Okay, like that's, it just wasn't working out for me in that regard. We are smoking some.
My good
Orlick.
friend Phil Rivera,
Phil Rivera, good one.
pipe maker extraordinaire.
We are enjoying some Orlick Golden Slice tonight, and it's good stuff. I enjoy it. It's very dry, very very dry, and it's getting chilly out too. I
like it.
that's another thing about deer stand. You imagine how drafty that gets up there, especially during wintertime. The leaves are all gone. I mean, it can get pretty drafty. Oh, we got a special
Speaking
guest
of it.
running in here. By the way, good to see everybody involved. Come on over, pal.
I'm back, guys.
He's
I'm
back.
back.
He's back. He's back. He's large and in charge. Oh, what-
Blindfold.
oh, already? I thought you were going to show the thing. Well, I mean, I'm going to kick you out after I taste something. If you got something nasty, you might want to go ahead and
Hold on, I'll
square.
just
You might want to square that away there, son. Goodness. It's going to be tricky. Is the bag already open? No, I mean, whatever. Okay.
It's not.
All right. Let me give you the floor there, sir.
And then it's not on the rules.
But they don't really care if it's on the rails. You can just take it up off the rails and show them, right?
So, I have Santa Fe 555. 555. Biggest one I have. Biggest Santa Fe.
Oh, yeah, this is a Halls. Look at them. Yeah. That's all right. You talk to them, and I'll.
So, yeah. So this train isn't running that well right now. But so what we're gonna do? Oh,
It's all right.
so what we're gonna do is we're going to go to Hobby Town, and we are actually going to go fix it, and it'll run fast. Right now it's a little squeaky and slow.
What kind of couplers are on there?
Knuckle,
Knuckle coupler. Okay, gotcha.
the real ones.
What scale is that one?
HO.
HO.
HO scale. I found this at a train show.
Yep. Hard to say you found a train at a train show, son. I'm not sure you quite found it.
Who would have thought?
But who'd have thunk it?
Really funky. I need to.
No, you're good. They're not worried about you. You've got enough headroom. Good. That's a huge noggin.
You see a huge
Ow,
noggin?
it elbows me in the face.
You want to see a huge
Nice.
noggin?
And you have a couple other one of these, don't you?
Yes, I have a couple more. I have Dreamliner Santa Fe
Okay.
and smaller.
Nice.
So I have all three.
Lots of detail on those things. Yeah, I like it. All right. Very cool.
For Christmas, we're thinking of getting an HO Polaris.
Oh, wow. You have a lot of big dreams there, son, for small trains. Yeah. Put that over there. All right. So we're doing your little fun thing next. All right. What is this? Don't tell Derek. I feel like Derek has to try it too. So don't even show him because he was a jerk last time.
I want to tell it to Derek, though.
Oh, God.
No.
And
Let it be a surprise.
Come here. Come here.
I messed him up last time. What are you guys plotting over there? I don't like it.
We are protecting identities.
That's some secrecy.
Secrecy.
Secrets don't make friends.
Don't say the word.
I feel like
I'm going to show it to Dustin. I'm just
Derek. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, come on. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, are we going? Let's go. Let's go.
Don't
Let's go. Let's go.
think
People
of
waiting.
anything I said.
Just come over here and let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do it to it. Let's go. Show the camera. All right, now am I supposed to guess what it is? What's the deal? Oh, it stinks. Whatever it is. It's not good. Am I supposed to guess what it is? I don't understand. Are you talking to me or not, son? Just let me. I'm just supposed to text it. All right. When am I supposed to text it?
Open it.
It stinks, whatever it is. It does not smell
It's
good.
individually wrapped. If it already stinks, that's a bad sign.
Oh, come on.
There's another wrapper that I have to open.
That's probably to seal up all smell and sensation.
All the stank.
Can't get this.
You want me to try and open it myself?
got it.
Okay. All right. Am I smelling it first or am I eating it? Oh, what did I smell?
You cannot know.
Oh, it smells like a sock.
A
Oh.
dirty one.
All right. Oh, I'm eating it.
Eat it.
Take a little nibble.
Is it hard? Is it huge? Like, look,
It's
last time.
soft.
All right.
You want the entire thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're gonna grab it?
Yeah.
All right. Pull. Pull.
Looks like a block of chewing tobacco.
But why did you say that?
Hold on, open your
All
mouth.
right.
Open your
Alright.
mouth wide.
Well, don't give me any more.
Oh, it's the texture.
Open your mouth wide.
No thanks. It's actually, okay. It doesn't taste as bad. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it tastes sweet like plum. It's plummy. What is it? What is it? Oh, okay. So these are. Oh, that looks ugly. A Hawthorne bar with
The
chestnut.
rest of it.
It doesn't taste as bad as
Oh, I
smells.
smelt it.
Here, let D-Man have one here.
Bring it over here.
They actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's actually like, it smells terrible. Like, I mean, it smells like a wet sock. Hey, one more. It smells like a wet sock.
Here, give me one more.
I mean, and when I mean it smells like a wet sock, I'm not kidding at all. It smells like a wet sock.
Doesn't really have a smell to me. It's not strong.
All right.
I think you
Tell
got
everybody you're
you
gonna
got the
see 'em
full
later.
effect.
See y'all
I got
later.
Oh, music cut off.
Bye.
Switching tunes.
You can take your train with you too. Okay, I'm gonna say that's not that bad, but it stinks.
Oh, it does smell pretty bad. I can smell it now.
This one's not nearly as gummy as the texture that would bother me.
No, it's pretty stiff.
I'm good with it. That's not bad.
Yep.
I don't. It just seems fruity.
It's like figs.
Yeah, kind of almost
Plum.
Fig Newton, but it tastes like something. Is it Fig Newton?
Yeah, like inside of a fig Newton, which is fig.
I would guess so. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit.
Dale, how do you like it?
I love it.
You love it?
tastes it tastes a lot like the stuff that when I was growing up that my daddy used to pick off our fruit trees and then he'd dry it out back in the backyard. He'd get some screens. He'd do slices. He'd lay them on the screens out in the sun.
Yeah.
It smells.
That's what it
foul.
tastes like. It's delicious. I love it.
It's got like
Yeah.
a
The
figgy
flavor,
pudding.
Yeah, the flavor is not off-putting at all, but the smell is horrendous.
I'm actually a little upset that he took the bag. I kind of wish he just kept it out here. I ate a few more.
I should have just made him sit there and smell it the whole time. He was trying to be so sneaky about the thing. Goodness gracious. By the way, this day in history will also play continuously, so you can just
Oh, that's nice.
there you go. See, look what I
Now
do.
I can relax. Look at that. When I take
Look
a
what I
vacation,
do
when I
while
take some
you're
time
away.
off, you really step up your game.
You know, I mean, I take care of my people. I take care of my people. But before we get started, I'd like to go ahead and announce the Maverick
Appreciate that.
of
Oh, who
the
we got?
week. So in fourth, we have Donald with, which I believe that is Donald Graham.
We have multiple
Donald Graham
Donalds.
with 930 points.
Okay.
DDT with 1,060.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Donald Hughes had 930. Donald Graham came in second with 1,260. And Road King Piper with 2,260 coins.
Get it.
So that's going to be 110s going to that good sir, because Lord knows he likes to use them. I feel like I'm in like a very old movie.
I feel like I'm a taxi driver in New York.
I know.
Yes,
Yeah. I feel like
yes.
it's like a 70s movie. We're just driving around.
I feel like Reading Rainbow's about to come on.
Feel like I'm walking on Sesame Street waiting for Snuffleupagus to pop out and tell me he's got problems.
Let's see. Pop this currency in real quick, and then I'm going to figure out who all is lined up in here. My apologies.
Do you know who I am?
Oh,
I'm kind of a big deal.
Yep.
People know me.
Yeah.
My apartment
Yeah, many leather-bound books.
smells of rich mahogany. Want to say something?
He's so
I'm gonna put
modest.
it out there. If you like it, you can take it. If you
He's so
don't,
modest.
send it right back.
I heard Sue in there earlier. Sue and Phil, there's Boris, Donald Hughes. Martin skipped the cigar again. I did skip it again. You know what? I should have the cigar.
What cigar?
Donald Hughes got me a cigar,
Oh,
and he said I skipped it again. I will have it on Monday. Donald, do you want me to do it on the Friday show, or you want it, or is Monday okay? You let me know. Daniel Reeves, this is Troll. Did we have a troll on?
whatever one that he's in there.
Anytime. Ohio Sweet Muffins, good to see you. Ron Hardcrackers, Road King, Patrick Grant, Phil Rivera, Robert, Sex Find Pro, Best Adult Dating. Well, all right, well that person's leaving.
But let's not be hasty now. Hold on.
That's true. We're not. We're not quite sure. I just want everybody to know. Anytime there's somebody in there that is a troll, 100%, they are going under the category of adult content. Wait, I heard disembodied voice. Is that Ammo Head? It is not. It is not. We did get that shot there for everybody. Matthew picking and piping. Road King, Patrick, Boris, Phil, Hillbilly. Good to see you. The lovely Suja. No, not a zebra spider. No, ma'am. No, man, we are not.
You want me to spell it out for you?
Ganjawana.
All right, I will.
It is not
Nip
poop.
it, nip it in the bud.
It is not poop at all. Let's see. Is that our theme song? No, or was that our old song?
No, that's the old
Oh, that
one.
was the old one. We had to throw a classic in there.
Is the
every
music
once in a while,
distracting you? I
but-
can turn it down if you want to. Or turn it off if you want.
Oh, I'm all right. They're getting it how at the level they need. Y'all can let us know if the music's too hot or anything like that. Robert, good to see you. Anybody else? I miss Pipes of old. Nice to see you, sir. Troy, getting those points in. Love seeing everybody. Did I miss anybody? Glum Chum, good to see you. Is there anybody I missed? Going once, going twice.
So I don't think I'm getting your voice through
So-
my monitor. Is that how it should be?
Yeah, I mean, it should be, but you're also hearing me simultaneously.
I guess so. Maybe it's throwing me
So
off.
you're not going to, if you have full headphones on, you will hear just straight through the headset.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
I mean, either way is good. You know, the less I can hear of you, the better, probably.
WKR Piper in Cincinnati. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Chip, there he is. I knew I saw Chip in there somewhere. Did I miss anybody else going once, going twice? 3 times a lady. Nope. I think I got everybody. Unless there's lurkers out there, which, by the way, we love all of you. You mean so much to us, as in you mean more viewers during the stream. And that's okay. That makes you important.
Fine. Lurk all day.
Lurk all day long. All right. And by the way, if you want, you can have, if you type in !ask, you can absolutely ask us a question during the stream. Anybody will get the question and we can answer it for you. It'll also let us know as well while we're doing our thing that somebody had something specific. When is the next Esoterica drop? It's almost been a year. Yeah, I heard that who is it? Hollywood, Old Hollywood, whatever it is, Old Hollywood Briar, had something in like February or March, but there hasn't been anything since. So I don't think that's gonna.
Is there a reason why it hasn't dropped recently?
I don't know. I mean, it could have been a bit processing or making up for or lost time from, the fluvid or anything else. Otherwise, it could simply be Troy, you lurk all you want, sir. And otherwise, it could simply be, stores are just not posting it online.
Just selling it,
And
yeah.
some people can find it in the stores. I imagine it's more likely the latter. I don't imagine Jermaine's is.
Yeah.
is
They're
like
not.
on
They're
that stuff.
not producing it. It's out there somewhere.
No.
Fair enough.
No. They're definitely not out of business, I would say. By the way, today is October 14th, and the word of the day is inroad.
Okay.
It can be both a noun and a verb. Inroad. 1. An advance into enemy territory, an attempted invasion, an incursion. Okay. Number 2. Often followed by in, into, or on, initial progress made toward accomplishing a goal or solving a problem. Okay. And then the verb version is 1, to make advances or incursions. So I guess just the action at that point. And 2, to make an inroad into something. So we're making inroads.
Okay.
Now, are you sure you're using that right? Because the way that we've always said it down south is, I'll give you a sentence. I was having beautiful relations with my girlfriend in the barn when in-rode her dad on a horse.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
Yep. So
You are not wrong.
inroad.
There, good sir.
Yep. That's a.
Inroad and out and
And outran.
outran.
Yes.
That might be a localized usage of the word.
Didn't they make a song about that? It's kind of like the word. I mean, it's like the word mayonnaise. It's like I had this person sitting next to me that just wouldn't shut up. Mayonnaise, they's getting on my nerves.
Mayonnaise, you will not believe it.
So much. And it was, there's nothing I could do about it.
Terrible.
Until we had inroads. That was the next step. Let's see some of the holidays and observances for October 14th, 2022.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what they mean by this because of the second portion of this.
Do tell.
So I mean, if it was Be Bald Day,
Okay.
that would be one thing, right? So
Yeah.
be bald. Okay, be bald.
Yep.
All you guys with high levels of testosterone or just, all those guys that just like, just go slick, be a little more aerodynamic. But it's the fact that it's be bald and be free. So is essentially what they're saying is to be free balding?
Free balding?
Free balding?
Yeah.
Could we say that it's free balding day?
Yeah. I mean,
When Dale
when you got Dale.
Dale whistle. I'm just asking, can it be a free balding day? I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Is it free balding? Is today a free balding day?
Maybe it's like, be bald and don't wear a hat.
Sue had a good one.
Be
She
free.
said Martin and Derek are en road for another shot, which is no joke. But I'm just gonna say it's free balding day, October 14th.
All right.
I'm just gonna reclassify that as free balding day
Mark it down.
for all you that like to free
Mark it
bald.
down.
Why not just combine it? Why do you have to be them separate? It's also National Chocolate Covered Insects Day.
Oh, we missed.
I don't know. Look.
We don't have any
Here,
chocolate covered insects.
I don't eat chocolate, and B, you haven't been doing anything. You could research. You know how to get this stuff. All
I
right.
researched. I didn't see any
D20
chocolate
is
covered.
going to be amazing. Let's see.
It's going to be about roofing in South Florida. hope y'all are ready.
I was hoping it was going to be the finale of the Rings of Power. All right. It's National Dessert Day or Desert Day. Is it dessert or desert? How do you know which one it is? Well, desert has one S.
One
right?
S.
Okay.
Dessert has two S's.
So National Dessert Day.
Okay.
That's fine. Let's see. National Family Bowling Day.
That's a good one.
I like the family bowling.
Yep.
Little man is coming off of the rails. If anybody know what that means. Coming off the rails.
Rails of what?
The little bumpers on
Oh,
the,
yeah. So
on the
he's
thing.
moved on past the
Yeah,
bumpers?
He's
Okay.
past the bumpers.
Heck, I still use the bumpers.
I'm going to let you know that
No shame
glass
in
is
that.
a little misleading.
Very
I
misleading.
figure you got to make up for lost time.
This thing is
You've
like
been,
a pint glass. God, look at it.
That's a Hobbit beer mug right
I feel like
there.
Andre the Giant holding a beer can.
Actually, that would be.
That's
I
close to
think
what
that
it
would
looked like.
be actually right.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I would agree. All right.
Cheers. Love you, buddy.
Cheers. Up it does.
Love you, Dale.
That was better than the last one. It's
Not
also
great.
it's also National Frump Day. Anybody ever heard of that? National Frump.
Is that like
Day.
where your trunk is in the front?
That is.
Is that the area right up under your belly?
That is.
That's National Fupa Day.
Okay. Oh well. Yeah. All right. So. Okay. All right. Delay button on. That would be frugal. Wow. That would be frugal, responsible, unpretentious, mature person's day.
Okay, that sounds like a lame
That has
thing to
nothing
celebrate.
to do with any organ on any person or their body type. Fry up a wok full of June bugs. I don't know. I don't think I would. I have heard though that stink bugs in some countries is a delicacy.
Do they taste better than they smell?
I don't know.
'Cause
You know what they smell like to me? They smell like cilantro. I don't know. By the way, I am going to work on this weekend for some of those that have earned the right to have their own sound.
All right, get me in
intro.
there.
So
Give me a good one.
Those are going to be there. Fubar Day. Nope, that's not quite right. Derek, you missed me doing a car bomb on Zoom. He did do a car bomb on Zoom.
Who did?
And Donald Graham.
Donald Graham?
And he does it out of this big Viking horn
Okay.
mug, and he has a Viking horn shot glass. And he just throws it all into together. He's a beast.
Nice.
He is absolutely a beast.
Need to take notes.
Haven't had National Dessert Day since Vietnam. Desert Day since Vietnam. Understood, Phil. It's for all of you out there who are the opposite of anyone over 75. That would be National Lowercase Day.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I work with some older gents that everything's in capital letters.
They're just screaming all the time.
And I'm like, what are you mad about?
Did you read this email?
It's like, hey, how was your day?
My favorite is when they capitalize the first letter of every word in a sentence regardless.
I know somebody that has a similar annoyance that revolves into that category. So, I mean,
because I've run into that.
I will say for all you comic book lovers out there, it's National Spider-Man Day.
Oh, very good.
Ooh, wow. Okay. All right. I almost made a massive mistake just then. Wow. So, I think as I'm getting older, it's either my vision or my mental acuity to just read letters incorrectly that are very close. So, like, for instance, if you look at an M, an N can kind of look a little similar.
Sure.
It's the beginning of an M.
Sure.
There are other versions like V's and W's and things like that. So what today almost was, which is every second Friday in October, today was almost Wet Nurse Day.
Okay.
It's Vet Nurse Day. I read it all wrong. I don't know what the problem is with that, Donald. I'm not sure. I have no idea who does that. I do not know at all. Nobody knows. Also, World Egg Day. So that's going to go to the doc. That's going to go to Cliff right there because he makes some amazing eggs.
World Egg Day. Hey, I'll throw it out there. That is the word of the day. I don't think I told you.
No.
Egg dishes.
Egg dishes.
Dishes made with egg or made of egg or types of egg.
I would
dishes.
like to think that the dish does not start with the word egg.
Unfortunately, it does. So
well.
No. There's the word egg is not in the name of the dish. So.
Nailed it. And for something that this show is sorely lacking in all regard,
National Professionalism Day.
It is World
Class.
Wow, it is World Standards Day.
Oh,
so
Well, you have standards. They're just real low.
Nothing.
they're just
it's real. Scrambled.
they're just not quite there. Let's see. I think we might have a birthday today as well. I always like to get out the birthdays. Ooh, here's somebody. You know what? Here, run me a new song. I'm gonna see if we can find a song that's fitting for this because I mean it's just this person really. I'll take this one.
Okay.
But listen, don't look. I appreciate it, but don't make a big deal out of it.
I mean, I can't help it because people have been asking.
It's real sweet of you to do it, but please don't sing to me.
They've been asking for it.
Happy birthday.
Don't do it. I just don't want it.
Okay, well, somebody else that is just as amazing as you. Happy birthday to Usher.
Oh, Usher.
He is 44 years
Golly.
young today.
Makes me feel old that Usher is 44
He
years
is
old.
older than me. So did you know he was born in Dallas, Texas?
I thought he was born in Atlanta. I thought he was Atlanta boy.
I thought he was a bit of an. I mean, I think he's a pretty big Atlanta guy, but like I thought he was from the Hotlanta area, but apparently not.
I thought this I do.
Obviously, it goes without saying he's an R&B singer performer who rose to fame after releasing his 6 times platinum-selling album "My Way." His 2004 album "Confessions" became the fastest-selling R&B album in history. Amazing. And,
I knew somebody got it.
Here we go, baby. Yes,
Yardism got it.
Usher. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, baby.
He also discovered old Justin Biebs.
He did. Who won that?
Yardism.
Oh, Chad. The frittata. You got real fruit on that one.
I didn't want to make it too hard. Didn't want to make it too easy. I almost pitched what's the Japanese egg dish?
Balut?
No,
Oh, okay.
not that one. It looks
That's
like
the egg dish I would have picked.
the word looks like Tamagotchi, but it's not Tamagotchi. It's
Well, I mean, you got me. What is it?
frittata.
Oh, okay.
That was the correct
I
word.
thought you meant the. Oh, okay.
Oh, the word. I don't know. It's
You said Tamagotchi. I said you got me.
gotcha.
Listen, I got a story about Usher.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
All right, please.
Please.
I mean, it may be good. I think it's good.
Give me a chance to light my
So-
pot. You have the floor.
Okay, well, all right. Well, Tiff went out on a girls' night with her friends. They went out there down in to the Cheesecake Factory, you know?
Right.
And they went out and they got there, and there was just a big old line, and she's just standing there waiting with her friends, and they're talking, and all of a sudden this guy bumps into her, steps all over her feet,
Oh, my.
and just hurt her feet, and she turns around, and she says she's just speechless. It's Usher. And she don't even know what to do. And he's just real apologetic. She said he was just super sweet. He was real apologetic about it. And he said he was just going to make sure that they had a good evening.
Mm-hmm.
So they get seated. Now, let me preface this. There was a big old wait. Okay, big old wait. And he said, I'm going to make sure y'all have a good evening. So within a few seconds, like, they get called back to go to their table, you know, and she's thinking, oh, Lord, this is going to be nice. So they go and they do their thing. They eat their food. They get some cheesecake. You know, like they just having a good old time. Bunch of old girls just having a good time. And then the waiter brings a bill. And all that he did was just got them seated fast. And she was just so surprised. She thought that the way that he said that, just, I'm going to make sure y'all have a good evening. No, he didn't pay the bill. He just got them seated fast.
my
And so
gosh.
then they end up paying their bill and going on their way. He stepped all over, ruined her shoes.
I mean,
So I'll tell you,
step on me one more time.
funny story. I've never heard that story from you, Dale. My sister-in-law was a waitress at the Cheesecake Factory a long time, and she said Usher came in all the time.
Really?
So apparently he was a big Cheesecake Factory. Just lover. Just loved him some cheesecake.
Well, Lord, everybody
Yeah.
loves cheesecake. Cheesecake at
North
Cheesecake
Point,
Factory
North
make me
Point,
slap
North
my
Point
mama.
Mall. Loved him some cheesecake.
Who doesn't love cheesecake?
Yep. Slap my mama right in the mouth. It'd just be so good.
Wow. She said that was for cheesecake?
Now, I'm a big old fan. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's called like a bow tie. Or, no, it's a tuxedo cheesecake.
Tuxedo cake.
Yeah, that one right there is good. And
That's
the
got the
Godiva,
chocolate?
Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
like
yeah.
chocolate and the ganache. I think Olive Garden had a good tuxedo cake for a while.
Oh, yeah, they had that black tie mousse cake.
Black tie mousse.
Yep, that was a good one.
Dale knows what's up.
I always like the blondies at Olive Garden.
What about the brunettes?
Just stuck with the blondies. you know my wife.
You
I
can
did-
kick
I
old
didn't change.
Donald Hughes out of the stream because he hates cheesecake.
Lord, I was about to say the same thing. Just the exact same thing. Donald Hughes hating on cheesecake. He's just got to go.
Sue Jones mentioned she saw the coolest car today parked outside of her office, a black Bullet Mustang.
Nice. Very nice.
Is that one of the newer ones?
I think Bullet is the one that looks like the old Shelby.
Oh, okay. Like one of the old Cobras.
Yeah.
You know, have you seen the new Mustang?
Yeah.
It's a hatchback, or sort of.
It's got that slick hatchback.
It's weird. It's very it's strange.
Part of my
And
job,
it's electric, isn't
part
it?
of my job this weekend was to take around one of the new guys that we just hired on. So
Oh,
obviously
boy.
the whole company went down to Tampa. So my team has like 3 people we just hired. So one of them rode with me the entire while we were down there. Mm-hmm. He is a TikTok and YouTube star. He's got 300,000 followers on TikTok.
Nice.
And his thing is he owns a Mustang that he modifies and races. And that's all he does. I mean, that's not all he does. He doesn't make money from TikTok. You don't make that much money. But that's like his thing. And so he's trying to get into the YouTube version of it so he can actually make some money off of it. But he
has he thought about helping out the YouTube pipe community channels?
You know, I told him we were
Yeah.
pretty big.
Oh.
Told him we were a
There you
big
go.
deal. And that if he wants to do some cross promotion, you know, I don't think we
That's
can
the way
smoke
to
a
do
pipe in the nice Mustang. But
Do some network.
I don't know why you couldn't.
But he's
he
got the,
races
uh,
it.
he's
and
got
you know
the-
it smells like asphalt.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the pipes reversed, so they go out the front. So when you jam on the throttle or whatever, it shoots flames out of the front of the car. It's pretty cool.
We know the electric Mustang is very similar to that. Like, it's just a weird looking thing. And I'm just like,
less-
this ain't no Mustang. This
Yeah, no, it doesn't
ain't
look
my
like one.
No, it
granddaddy's
doesn't.
Mustang. My granddaddy's Mustang was it was slick. And you know what? Them 90s level Mustangs, you know, them years in the 90s where they sort of smoothed them, rounded them out. I like those too. Mm-hmm. When I was growing up in high school, that's all I wanted was a green Mustang with a tan top, just a convertible Mustang.
The tan interior,
Oh yeah, I just wanted that so
very
bad.
nice.
I
Very
settled
nice.
for a Pontiac Grand Am.
If nothing wrong there. If
It's close.
anytime Martin Sr., if I ever get him on to record some during a weekend or something like that, he will be elated to tell everybody about the Mach 1 he used to own.
Oh, your dad had a Mach 1?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, yes. And so he...
I'm not a huge car guy, but I like the Mach 1.
It's slick.
That's a bad car.
Is this during his days as Racer X?
No, that when he was a racer, and
nobody gets that.
Was there something?
That was a Speed Racer reference.
Yeah, Racer X.
Speed Racer was in
I
the
get it.
Mach 5.
I get it.
I did not watch that ever.
Never mind.
I never watched
Just
that.
never mind.
I'm sorry.
I said it's done.
I've offended. No, he when he actually did, he used to actually do drag racing, and he had a Comet Catalente and a Comet Cyclone back to back. He didn't have them at the same time.
I did not know this about your dad.
And he would, I mean, he was a mechanic, so he would absolutely get those things set up to drag race. And he actually got to drag race with some of the, some people you would know from NASCAR.
Yeah.
Because those guys did everything. They were all grease monkeys. So whatever
they
kind
just
of
race
racing,
constantly. It doesn't matter what it is.
No, it didn't. So Richard Petty was the one that he remembered the most, because Richard Petty had a Comet Catalente and my dad had a Comet Cyclone.
Nice.
And then Richard Petty wanted to race his Comet Cyclone, and my dad said he was faster than him. As in Richard Petty was faster than my dad in his car. So because my dad's car was faster than his.
Yeah.
But Richard Petty drove it faster.
Drove it better.
And got it. He drove it significantly better than my dad did.
Wow.
And he was blown away by it.
That's cool.
So I was like, fun stuff.
Very cool.
I was like, I don't have anything like that. I'm like, you've come the close to knowing somebody with fame, and that would be the TikTok roofer now. Let's see.
Hold on now. Now, if you remember, I had real close ties with the big boss man.
Oh, there we go.
My cousin was his wife's best friend. I was real close with the big boss man. And Butch Walker. I don't know. You remember Butch Walker?
Oh, I know Butch Walker.
The Marvelous Three.
Yeah. He grew up in North Georgia.
Freak of the Week.
Freak of the Week.
Yes.
Still one of the best concerts I've ever seen was his band.
Was Marvelous 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they played in Centennial Olympic Park.
I was there. Were you there?
Yes, I was there, girl. I was there. I knew all about that show.
You better check it at the door there,
that old boy
man.
lighting that piano on fire, playing Bohemian Rhapsody by himself.
He killed it. He did.
Butch Walker's the man.
That's the concert I'm talking about. Still one of the best concerts live.
It was excellent. He is a phenomenal guy. And you can tell a Butch Walker song, too, if you ever hear one. Avril Lavigne had some 41. Like, you can tell the Butch Walker song. Listen, I just want to say, never mind. I just saw it. Donald, you said something. I just wanted to apologize to him. I said he needed to go because he didn't like cheesecake. I just want to make sure Donald Hughes knows that I don't want him to go.
No, don't go.
We like Donald.
Please don't go. WK Apartments Cincinnati had a 1989 5.0 Mustang. That's one of those.
I like the, you know what? You know that's a good engine because they've had that 5.0 engine in Mustangs forever.
I mean, they've been dropping it down because they've been getting more power out of smaller liter.
Yeah, they still make 5.0 Mustangs to this day.
And if you really want it to fly and get a ticket, you just drop a Shelby in there.
Yeah. So the kid that I was riding around with, his car is in the shop right now, installing a twin turbo. And so he had a video of the guy finished the installation and everything and got it going and driving, and it sounds amazing.
Girl,
it's got like that twin turbo line.
Girl?
Huh?
I didn't steal the bourbon. I don't live here. Don't blame it on me. That's your man.
I got you one right here. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I took that. Sorry, I took that. All right, there you go. All right, hey, we're in the middle of a show, lady. God, do I come and bother you while you're working?
Listen, men are talking about engines.
And none of us know anything about cars.
Vroom, vroom. That's true. He actually knows way more than I do. Robert had a vet. Okay.
I'm upset that he ain't said nothing about my 6'2" Ford Raptor out there.
Oh, well, I mean, just when you decide to remote start the sucker and scare the mess out of me when it rooms up like crazy.
Well, that's the best part of having a remote start, scaring the shit out of people.
I tell you one thing, that's one car.
It is a very pretty truck, I'll give you that.
That's one car right there that would replace the modern washing machine for a woman and the sensations that she gets.
Yeah.
I can tell you that
Pop
right
her on
now.
the hood, you're done.
100. I always wondered why he was always just taking little short drives, really fast with his wife in the passenger seat. I think I understand. Let's see.
Just doing donuts out there on the asphalt.
Just doing donuts.
I'm doing donuts all over that asphalt.
I don't doubt that it's not all over that asphalt. Let's see. Phil Rivera said also in regard to this, go Speed Racer, go.
I am glad somebody got that. Thank you.
He did get
I
that.
want to know
real
what
sad
Donald
that they
Hughes
got
is calling me, the gender bender. Dale's the one talking about girls over there.
I think it's because I slipped and called you girl. I'm sorry.
I feel like there was a sound effect in this song, and it sounded like something from South Park.
Well,
or
it did. It sounded like
Family
Cartman.
Guy or
It sounded like
something.
Cartman going off.
Not quite a vet, Robert.
I like where this is going. Giggity, giggity,
Yes.
giggity.
Let's see. What is it? It sounds. Does it say? I hope he's saying right.
I can't hear it.
We might need to switch on that one. I mean,
right.
I'm gonna have to re-listen to these at some point. Let's see. Nothing like the sound of the Harley Davidson V-twin. I can see that. That'll send some. Oh, excuse me. Really? Oh yeah, I made it so you could wrap it if you wanted to. No, you don't have to go that much. Excuse me.
I thought the previous one was pretty good.
I thought it was fine.
I was about to suggest a chat. Somebody do shot.
Can I get service in here?
Jeez, wow. All right. I used to kill
God bless America.
Thank you, chat. Y'all
All
just
right.
fill in at the perfect times. Listen, I'm just going to say something about this. Just all the times I watch a show. I swear that y'all's chat has just the best uncanny ability to do sound effects at just the right daggone time.
It's pretty cool.
They have good comedic timing.
Yes,
They do.
sometimes
For sure.
that donkey kicks in at just the perfect time, and I'm just like, oh, no.
Sometimes that donkey kicks me when it kicks in.
Sometimes the donkey will not shut up there when we're trying to do the.
You might want to be careful saying that word because.
Donkey?
No, I hope that's what was coming out of your mouth. It sounded a little more abrasive than that, but that's okay.
You know what? It is what it is.
I understand. But I'm also glad that thing interrupted me because I don't think I was getting that word right.
Nope.
The question will be is if I start reading it again and that word is actually correct.
Here, buddy, can you just pour one of them in
I
this here cup?
absolutely can.
Yeah, just give me a little bit there. I just didn't finish mine off. I just wet my whistle.
There we go.
Yep, you just keep on going.
I'm not going to stop till you get enough.
That ain't enough.
Oh, well, here's.
I can still feel my face.
Oh my
There you go.
God.
That's good. That's good. Thank you.
I felt like I was doing the guys at the Renaissance Festival that hold the big like stein in front of them, and I'm losing it, Dale. I'm losing it.
There's our friend the donkey.
Oh, there they are. with
Cheers.
Cheers to all. Woo. That one was not as good as the second one.
It was not.
Oh, mercy. All right.
Good
try
time.
that again.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Can you say rectory 3 times without laughing?
I can't read it without
Clearly,
laughing.
Derek can't.
I can't.
Rectory. I used to kill humans for a living. Now I kill insects. You could. What? Really?
It does not get
huge.
It's enormous.
You know, it doesn't.
I mean,
Sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes away.
As I was saying, I used to kill humans for a living. Now I kill insects. You could say that I like being an exterminator.
Oh,
That's a. I mean, that's it.
Nice.
It did not have good lead up.
took
on
a
that
minute,
one.
though, yeah.
That was I told my friends I was a blood sucking insect from the moon. They said I was a lunatic. Let's see.
Why is it?
Because of the bugs, the chocolate covered insects.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
that's the
okay,
theme.
fair enough.
That's the theme.
I was hoping for egg jokes, but that's fine.
I apologize. I mean,
That's fine. That's
feel
fine.
free.
I
to
know. I
print
should have looked it up.
anytime you
That's
want to
fine.
print. You know, I always tell my wife, anytime you don't like the way it's done,
Do it yourself.
I'll do it better next time. Who keeps the picnic insects in good working order?
I don't know.
The maintenance department. That was hard. I was
That
having
was
a hard.
good.
Some of these are difficult because they're trying to do play on words.
They're puns.
What do alcoholic insects drink?
What?
Malt liquor. Is that another joke button?
I didn't touch anything.
Oh, remember, it keeps going.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you
so
gotta
it's
stop it.
Oh.
How long you want me to
No,
go?
all right, that's good. What do you want to do next?
That is,
Sure, I'm glad you got this new system in place that requires less oversight over your tracks.
I mean, it makes it harder because usually I
that's
know when
the-
to stop it because the song ends and we move
That's-
along. So now it's a little bit.
correct. That's the.
That's the move along button.
Oh, okay, got it. But yeah, no, I mean, it does make things. Yeah, I mean, Dale's absolutely right. Like, it streamlines certain things, but then it allows some complacency on the other.
I would say, yeah, it kind of keeps me off the board and I kind of get more in tune.
So what you're
forget what's
telling
going
me
on here.
is that all of my good deeds have gone punished.
They always go punished.
I don't know if O'Donoghue's meant to do this or not, but he just combined this pun on the word bug, and he also did it like an old person does on text. I don't know if he meant to do that or not.
I think he did that on purpose because as I'm reading it, yeah.
I just love it. Listen, I got a joke.
Go. Let's do it.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
please tell us.
It ain't got nothing to do with bugs, though.
That's okay.
That's
no,
fine.
you don't. You are not bound by the show themes.
All right, here we go then. All right, so listen. Why did God make butt cracks up and down instead of left to right?
I don't know. Why's that?
I'm fascinated. Please continue.
If he made them left to right and you slid down a slide, it would go.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I like that one. That's an excellent.
That's good.
That's an excellent.
I'm going to tell
dad
that to one of my kids tomorrow.
Yes.
Most definitely.
My son is going to say that one probably in math class because we go to church with her.
Nice.
And I'll sue him for copyright infringement because that's my joke.
I mean, we'll tag you in it. You know,
absolutely
we'll
tag you.
yeah.
You'll get full credit for
Yeah, you
it.
get full credit.
All right, that's fine.
You know,
I'm
we're not going to leave you hanging.
No, not
We're
at all.
not going to let you just dangle there. I mean, you know, like a Chad.
Like a hanging Chad?
Yeah, like we're not going to stick you there like a hanging Chad.
Or that's an obscure political joke.
That's how we do it.
Reaching back.
That's how we do it. Going
Well,
old school.
one of my friends always said that I never get political on the show, and then I should try to throw it out once in a while. And I said, all right, yeah, I know I don't ever get political, so I'll toss one out once in a while.
Sue Jones said that we need to put me on the show with the bird.
Well, Dale has the restraining order against the bird, I thought.
Well, here's the thing, Sue Jones. Let me just tell you two things. Number one, you're a sweetheart and I love you. Number two, once I found out who the bird was, because I've been let in on that little secret, I don't even want to mess with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to leave that one alone, girl. I'm going to tell you right now. There are some walking train wrecks that you just don't need to be a part of.
That's right.
And that old boy right there, I love him to death. But boy, woo, he knows what I'm talking about. I just ain't going to mess with that train wreck.
When the trains are rocking, that's it.
Don't mess with
That's
it.
all I got.
That bird is that's somebody putting on a puppet, but that's real.
We are doing
That's a real person.
We're doing the Lord's work
By keeping the bird away from
with
people?
that bird. No, we're helping, trying to get them all. You know,
He's gonna start talking junk about me. Next thing I know, I love you, Morty. I just whoop, love that boy.
I mean, it's easy to get on the wrong side of the bird.
Lord, he's gonna call in now, ain't he? He's gonna call in and just start yelling at me.
I hope not, because he's supposed to be on vacation right now. He's been doing really good. Sue Jones says, Dale, you are just pure fun. I hope you become a regular. You know,
Sue Jones is a Dale fanatic.
Dale fan.
Well, I'll just tell you, Sue Jones, I can tell you exactly right now, 100% why I will not be a regular. No, there are two reasons.
Okay,
number one,
okay, let's hear it.
is these y'all keep pouring too many shots. I just can't handle that.
Ooh.
Oh, well, we can lighten.
Lord,
the
I
load.
got to drive home. I can't stay here. And then number two is I'm
Likes it busy.
just too damn lazy, girl. I can't commit to nothing. Especially not on Friday night. If I ain't gonna get up on Saturday morning and go fishing, I can't handle it.
You know,
Yeah.
or to go out and hunt for something and get nothing.
Yeah.
So
Don't come home till you got something.
That's true. Can't
Till you-
eat if you don't kill nothing.
till you get
right.
enough.
That's right. Don't matter if it's a squirrel or a rabbit.
Well, now hold on now.
A duck,
I ain't gonna do squirrel.
Ooh, I
squirrel.
ate squirrel growing up.
Well, I know
squirrel
I've had
brains and scrambled
Yeah.
eggs.
Yeah.
I've had it a few times myself, but they're tree rats for a reason, man. I've seen too many things that squirrels eat and too many messed up squirrels in my life with too many diseases. I ain't messing with them squirrels. I ate a rabbit, but I ain't messing with
I
squirrels.
saw my grandmother pull a squirrel skull out of a pot one time.
Yeah. Because they boil it.
They boil it
all of it off.
because my grandfather liked the brains. And from that moment on, I promised I would never eat anything's brains because that was traumatizing.
I'll tell you this, like it's not bad because the texture is very much like scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nearly identical.
Yeah. I think that's how he ate it. I think he ate
Somebody
it with eggs.
specifically said the best way to do it is with gravy, like a sausage gravy.
Okay.
So if you just put it over, because then obviously you can't tell what is what at that point.
Yeah. It's all mixed together.
You know, and it's boiled out. It's not.
At that point, I mean, I guess they're nutritious, or I don't know. What's the point of eating it? Just give me some meat.
It's protein. It's better than eating insects.
I mean, if I was starving,
you're gonna Angelina Jolie that junk.
Okay, I eat that. Look, if you put that zebra tarantula on some chocolate, I'd eat it all day long.
You know, they said that they're going to actually now start replacing some plastics with chitin.
Yeah,
the exterior.
like the exoskeleton.
That's their next thing is that they're going to look at replacing like plastic bottles, things like that with the.
I could see it.
Exoskeletons.
There's a billion trillion bugs on the planet. Might as well use them for something.
Yep.
I say this: anything gets rid of plastic. That's just I can't stand that junk. Everywhere I look, there's a plastic bottle on the ground.
True that.
I don't know why people just don't carry around. Well, listen, I ain't judging. I ain't gonna judge you, but I'm just saying. Why don't you get you a metal canteen, carry that bad boy in your backpack or your purse or something?
I did. I used to buy cases of water, and then I stopped. Just got a whole bunch of little Yeti cups and go from there.
Did you hear that Jack and Coke were collaborating as well?
Really?
Yep, they're collaborating, making new soda, and they said with the chitin thing that where it's using bug exoskeleton that now you could have a Jack Cock and Coke.
Well done, sir. Well done. Look, Sue Jones said.
So stupid.
Sue Jones said
for about 30 seconds, I thought you were gonna be serious, and then you popped that out.
I was serious.
like
They are
like
collaborating together.
Yeah,
All that.
I love it.
I was trying to move on from it and just let it ring out and just. But
no, you got to dig in.
That was a well done.
Got to dig in.
Sue Jones said she won't eat anything that's adorable, like a rabbit.
Okay.
And that's perfectly fine. I don't blame you, but
I'll
tell you what, go to Jamaica, ride down to Jamaica, and just see number one how little food they got running around there, and then number two how many daggone rabbits they got running around there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, boy, they eat rabbit in Jamaica.
Some jerk rabbit.
Yeah, boy.
I bet.
Apparently, rabbits are jerks. So
we used to have a rabbit pens. We used to have rabbit pens in the backyard. Remember that?
If you crossbreed them, you can get a.
Just say it.
No, you just get a jackrabbit. It's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. If you give it Jack Daniels, you get Jack Rabbit.
You get
Jack Rabbit. Yeah, we used to have rabbit pens. We ate them all the time.
No zebra tarantulas. God forbid it. Please, Lord, bless it.
We're gonna have a rabbit in here skinned next week.
What is wrong with you? God, like
trying to relive my childhood. It makes me hungry.
Oh yeah, that's what's right with you.
There's a lot. There's a lot not right with me.
Speaking of not right, I think it's about D20 time.
Oh, is it already?
It's 10 o'clock, and I think we need to probably get some gambling.
Probably move it along here. Yeah, do some gambling.
We'll get some gambling going for everybody. Let you hit it, boy.
I missed this song. All right, so obviously I was working for about 5 days straight without a break, so I didn't get to do a lot, but I did finally, at the behest of Martin, finish reading the third book in the Wheel of Time series.
Oh.
So this is something Martin can get down with.
Oh Lord!
Here we go.
Yeah. Dale, have you read the Wheel of Time?
Listen, I'm gonna get on this when you get finished. You go ahead and do your thing, and then I'm gonna chew Martin out.
No, you can chime in, but listen, let's make it clear. I have not read past the third book yet. So, how many are there? 12 or 14? So there's about 3/4 of the series y'all cannot talk about. So keep that in mind.
Understood.
That being said, I really feel dumb for not having read this book 20 years ago when I should have. Because I've been reading fantasy and science fiction my entire life. So to have slept on the Wheel of Time for this long, and I'll tell you exactly why. I think I've told Martin why I slept on it. I started reading it when did the first book come out? Late 80s?
Well, like middle school?
Yeah, so yeah, we were like middle school age or earlier. So I read started reading the first book, back then, so early 90s, late 80s. And it was way over my head. I couldn't get into it. So I stopped. I put it down for about 30 years and finally picked it back up last year. So that being said, Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan has been most excellent if you like epic fantasy. They are good, like slow burning books, a lot of characters. So if you like Game of Thrones, that kind of stuff, it's all kind of similar, not quite as fast paced as Game of Thrones. But
Wow. Thanks,
wow.
Troy.
Thanks. I love all of you. But the third book was great. Really set up, I think, the rest of the series. All the characters are kind of coming together. I will say my favorite character now is Matt.
Matrim.
Matrim Cawthorn. Cawthon. I hated him at the beginning. I thought he was a little brat. 3 books in, he's probably my favorite. The only one that really wore me down was Egwene.
Okay.
I started off liking her, and now I like her a little bit less and less every book.
Okay.
I like Nynaeve.
Yep.
I like her a lot.
Almira.
Yep. And who else really stands out? I guess those are the 2 main standouts. Everybody else is kind of floating, and there's so many side characters and everything that kind of add in the story. Like I said, it's impossible not to just really dive in. That would be way too long.
It almost gets a little George R.R. Martin-ish with the amount of characters that start to collectively come in further and further.
Like I will say, George Martin throws all the characters in at the beginning,
Right in the
and it's
back.
like sink or swim. Robert Jordan, they kind of throw them in slowly, so that way you get a little bit of a build-up, so you understand who they are.
That's right.
And plus, to go into the next topic that I'm going to talk about, Robert Jordan has a little bit more variation in the names of his characters. So every Targaryen from Game of Thrones is either Aemon, Daemon, Aegon, Viserys, Jacaerys. They all have like it's so confusing.
I'm
Especially
starting to sense a pattern.
yeah, there's a very big pattern, which is funny the way that they do it in the books because they're all named after each other because it's so incestuous. But that brings me to the next one. I think just finished episode 8, so there's only a couple more episodes left of House of the Dragon on HBO. And they did a time jump about halfway through, so that a lot of the actors changed 3 times now. The 2 main actresses have just changed once. So the earlier versions and the later versions are both great. But I think so far, if you take it like season 1 and season 1 between Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon, I got to say House of the Dragon's killing it. I mean, they're bringing it. It's got all the best, like it's got dragons, which obviously Game of Thrones lacked at the beginning. It's got great special effects, and it's got all the like political underbelly, just fighting that goes on during the Civil War. So it sets it up great. Hopefully there's a couple more seasons to go. But that being said, I'm not going to rate anything because I didn't really finish it. I guess if I had to rate...
Well, you could rate an individual book if you wanted to because they do vary.
Okay, so I will rate the 3rd book, The Dragon Reborn. If I had to rate it, and I'm going to rate this out of books, period, not just the Wheel of Time books.
Right. Yeah, I see.
So just because I've only read 3 so far, so it's hard to gauge it. So I'm just going to say books total, but we'll do The Dragon Reborn, give it a good rating on the D scale.
All right. Curious to see what you give it.
And I'll explain my reasons if you want to discuss a little bit more.
By the way, that's a rocket.
It's a rocket. So I'll give it 3 out of 5, average. And I know why I know why Robert Jordan did this. I understand it. But the main character of the entire series is the Dragon Reborn, literally the name of the book. And he only shows up for about 2 chapters total.
This is correct.
And I like the character. I like Rand. He's great. He's got some conflict. He's got some great scenes. Some of his scenes in the book are some of the best ones in the entire book. But it's literally probably 2 chapters worth in the entire book out of a 40-hour audiobook, and he's in there for 10 minutes. So I think it could have been a little bit better. If I was rating overall the series, the Wheel of Time series, probably the best one so far.
Nice. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I can see
of
that.
the first 3, it's probably the best one.
I feel like
I've heard the 4th one is even better, so I'm excited to start it.
Yeah,
I've kind of got into it. A little bit.
I feel like in a lot of series that are just epic.
Yeah.
Except for the Dark Tower series, almost all of them. The first book is like one of the absolute bests.
First book is great. The Dark Tower series.
Yeah, good luck. But I will say the first book, so many things happen in the first book.
Wheel of Time
is
it sets it up.
Real.
Yeah.
All of the things that happen. And I remember going through the vast majority of the series and it not and thinking that the things that happened in the first book actually happened in like 2 and 3, and they don't. Like I did not realize how much
happens in the first one. It's a lot
when you're going through the whole
It's
series.
a lot. It's a lot.
Which I was pretty amazed about.
So yes, I'm pumping through the 4th one now.
Nice.
It's good.
I will say I after reading it a couple times and listening to the audiobooks a couple times, I actually enjoyed the readers of the book because it's kind of cool because they do have a dynamic where they go from male to female.
Oh yeah,
characters.
they're great. You know, they're married in real life.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
they also read the Brandon Sanderson books.
Okay. Yes, because the Way of Kings.
Yeah, the Way of Kings. They read
I
that
remember
series,
they
and they
were-
do it the same way. So the
Yep.
female chapters, she reads it. The male chapters, he reads it. And they both do great. Like the voices for the male characters, you know, if the female's reading it, and vice versa, they're all great. They do a good job, a really good job with it, actually. Dale, did you have something to chime in about the Wheel of Time series?
Yes, I'm just
real
sitting
nerd out?
here. I'm watching Martin light that pipe. I just like slap him right in the face.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's,
I have a real bone to pick with you, but before I get to that, I'm just going to say this. I personally found some of those middle books, maybe 6 through 8, maybe 9. Boy, they just got real dry.
That's what I've read. Like the middle arc gets really bad.
Yeah,
I mean, not
he
bad,
gets-
but just long and drawn
He
out.
gets real wordy, and it just gets real difficult because it. I'm not going to say anything else. I just say they're tedious reads, but you got to read them to get to the good stuff there at the end.
That's right.
And then number 2, I'm just going to say don't sleep on my girl Egwene. Don't sleep on her.
Like I
okay?
said, I don't hate her. But
I'm just saying don't
from book 1 to book 2 to book 3, she's become
don't
less.
just skim. Don't just skim.
Yeah, she's a good one to develop. And I know exactly where Dale's going on that one. So, but
I'm sure she changed a lot in 12 books.
And
so.
I would say and to respond to Dale on that, yeah, I think even if he does, it'll still come out to the way it did for many of us.
Oh, really? Many of us. Let me get to you, sir. I'm just wondering, have you finished the last book yet? Because it's been, I swear to God, it's been 10 years. Have you finished the last book? Because I finished it in about a month. I've been waiting to talk about this damn book with you for a long time, and you ain't said a word about it. I just don't feel like you finished it, sir. Have you finished the book
Put him on the hot
yet?
seat.
So we have a birthday coming up.
I'm about to
and
spoil
that's,
this book right here. This is a spoiler alert for everybody. You might want to turn your volume down. I'm
Chat-
about to ruin
chat,
it.
You might want to tell him no because
you mute my-
it'll be the last time Dale ever showed up. No spoilers. I'll get there.
Hold on.
I have a problem.
Let's take a break.
I have a problem with.
Before you read something.
Yes.
Dale, don't spoil it. When I catch up, we'll all read the last book together. And then just have a Wheel of Time centered. So in about 2 months' time, I'll finish. Then we can all read it together, and then we'll just have a Wheel of Time centric Friday night.
If you finish that whole series in 2 months,
I'll be amazed.
You will have accomplished a feat that has taken this slacker over here at least 10 years to not do. I'm angry about this. I've been trying to talk about this book, the way this thing ends with him for a long time.
Why'd you give me the crap lighter?
Here.
Look at him change the subject.
I didn't change the subject. You're talking.
Muted my microphone while I was about to chew him out, too.
Hey, look, listen, Dale. I don't want any fighting. I didn't mean to bring up a bad subject. I just wanted to talk about a book I was excited about.
Understood.
So.
You know, one thing that I saw during the D scale is Sue Jones did say that was her favorite rocket. And Sue, I'd like to know if your husband knows that. I'm just curious.
I mean, I feel like it's been more impressive at other times, but
I mean, it's
it's about average this time.
I think it'll get bigger as it goes.
Yeah, it grows.
Yeah,
it grows.
It's a grower. It's a grower, not a shower. But
not a shower. All right, continue.
Somebody that I'd like to say happy birthday to.
Who that?
Is somebody that I had the hots for.
Ooh,
hots for. This lady is
Julia Child,
43 years young.
Okay.
Born in Rosedale, Maryland. Stacy Keebler.
Lord have mercy, Stacy Keebler. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Even
I'm a
Dale
big
loves
wrestling
Stacy
fan.
Keebler.
Hey, don't listen. Stacy Keebler. When I was a young lad watching Nitro and Raw, I would stop watching Raw just flip over just because Stacy Keebler was on there. Let me tell you something. That girl had, I swear her legs were 30 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
She had the longest legs. She had a beautiful face, and she was just super sweet. But she wore that business suit coming out there on Nitro, and then she moved over onto Raw, joined over there, and she just, Lord have mercy. And everything that I have ever seen her in terms of interviews and things like that, she's just a very sweet, very humble lady. And I think she's a beautiful person. Inside and out. I love that lady. She's just great.
Did we have a shot that just hit?
We did get
We did
called
have a
on the
shot.
shot.
Oh,
Yep.
my
When
word.
we were fighting about Wheel of Time.
Oh, my gosh.
So
Okay, yeah, because I see it popping up everywhere.
you know, Dale might come over more often if we just have a Wheel of Time
Well,
themed.
And wrestling, and like, so I take care of Dale. Dale might
That's
not
right.
know it,
We
but
talk.
I take
I
care
tell you
of
what, if
Dale.
we do it in this order, we talk about Wheel of
They had
Time,
Raw
and then
down
I
there.
get to Ric Flair chop Martin for not actually finishing
I-
the series.
I feel
I'll be
like-
here every week.
I
You got
feel
TBS
like-
down there in Macon, Georgia?
Oh yeah, I watch AEW. I watch AEW a lot. I really like what they
My
got going on
favorite
down
wrestling, my favorite wrestling memory is that my grandfather and uncle, we would all watch wrestling, you know, whatever night it came on, Sunday night, and my uncle was about 5 years older than me, so if I was 10, he'd be about 15. They would, you know, he would challenge my grandfather to a wrestling match, which usually ended with my uncle in tears because my grandfather was a blue collar guy,
Sure.
who could just crush a beer can in his hands, you know.
Oh, yes.
You know, you remember Pops?
I remember Pops.
He was very.
I think Dale might take a little with us.
He was
on
a
this one,
very.
too.
Yeah.
there. Well, I still
He
got
could
some
be.
from last one. I was just way over.
But anyways, it would usually end up with my uncle crying
Oh, my God.
because he got pinned. Because he got pinned in about 2 seconds.
No.
Anyways, cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Stacy Keebler.
Cheers, Stacy Keebler.
I have a lot of good memories about wrestling growing up. I got into it because of my grandmother, my mama. She was the sweetest she could absolutely be. She was a perfect lady, and I miss her to this day. But I'll tell you this: she loved Ric Flair, which is why I love
Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
and she loved Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh,
And I
yes,
never
sir.
put two and two together on that till I got to be young man, a teenager. Why she loved Ravishing Rick Rude so much.
She likes some pretty boys, huh?
Oh gosh, yes she did. He'd get in there and shake that thing in the ring, and she just,
I mean,
she just tell me to hush, be quiet. She'd go make in there and make a bunch of biscuits.
he was scandalous.
We watch it every Sunday morning. She got me hooked on wrestling. I just love that old lady. And I tell you this, there's some stuff that's going on right now that's good. You know what? This ain't no wrestling. This ain't no wrestling channel. I'm sorry.
We can bring it up.
No, it's fine.
We
I
can
just
have-
say this.
Look, you can have the D scale next time and just make it about wrestling.
Or we can just have a Matt. We can have a Matt talk.
Matt.
So we got the
Matt
D,
time with Dale.
Yep,
Matt
we got
time.
the D scale with Derek
Okay.
and Matt time with Dale.
You know what?
And I
wa-
get to chop you for my ratings. Every chop is a new rating. I promise you,
Okay.
everything's going to be 5.
Okay.
If you would like to come over here on the camera and chop me, you may do so.
I've never been a huge wrestling fan, but I'm always amazed at how many people like you loved it when you were a kid. Now we're middle-aged men, and you still love it. I think it's amazing. Like
Pat-
it's just one of those things that just transcends time.
Patrick, I agree. Thank you, Patrick, for letting us reminding us. Please go ahead and proceed with the bowl call button, if you would. We do need to have a bowl call.
What's the bowl call? Oh, I thought I did it.
We need a.
Just look.
So if you already did, I apologize. Please announce.
Are you looking?
Please go ahead and list what you're
Nobody listens to me.
smoking and drinking tonight. Well, I mean, sometimes it gets a little convoluted with the sound files. 'cause
It does.
Again, we don't hear the changing in volume, so some of it kind of
It does.
melds together a little bit. Thank the Lord that it's.
Sue Jones wants to
works
watch.
for
Sue
them.
Jones. She wants to watch a cooking video.
I was like, if I
It's
had
enough of that wrestling talk. Let's watch the
if I-
fantasy.
if I had a nice enough kitchen, I would do cooking videos.
Oh yeah. Well, look at your old boy. He ain't got a nice kitchen.
I love it.
He kills
I
all
love
the cooking
everything he
videos.
does. Let's see what we got. Road King's in there early with some Haunted Bookshop in a 661 Savinelli with an A&W. He likes him some A&W, but I mean, he's an equal opportunist root beer over there. I tell you that.
IBC all day.
Let's see. What else do we have? Donald Graham smoking chop. Let's see. Doing it wrong. Smoking some HH Pure Virginia and drinking Modelo Especial.
I like some Modelo.
Zippo765's got some Mac Baron Dark Twist and a Radice Rind Billiard. Drinking Samuel Adams Jacko. I don't know what Jacko is, but Jacko.
It always makes me think of that that skit on SNL where they get Bill Burr and he makes fun of it.
Oh, God.
We'll watch it after the stream.
Let's see. Glumchum's got him some Presbyterian in a Bjarn Lovat. Don Hughes got some Sutcliffe RVL1 in a Jonas design gifted to him by Mike in Canada. Very, very nice. Boris, the ever awake Solani ABF in the Sav 122. You're almost as bad as Mike with the Escudo. Cincinnati's got some bold Kentucky in a 7LE 673 KS. Get it, sir. Jacko is pumpkin beer in the fall sampler.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's good.
I just like the Oktoberfest Sam Adams. That's
I
my
will
go-to.
suggest this time of year, Yingling puts out a Hershey's Porter.
Really?
Very good, yeah.
Interesting. You know why Hershey's chocolate has the bite that it does?
Why?
You ever notice that when you eat Hershey's,
it's
it's
got
just
a
got this
different-
bit
it's got a
of a
different
bite
taste.
at the very end of it?
Yeah.
They use sour milk.
Okay. Look, people from other countries hate Hershey's. I love Hershey's.
Right. Let's see. Donald Hughes is drinking some bourbon neat. Troy has got some Evan Williams B&B, some bottled in bond with a 327 L and some HH Old Dark Fire. I have not seen anything yet that I don't like.
Okay, that's good.
I am on board.
On board with it
the
all?
things. I'm starting to get a little twitchy though because I keep seeing exclamation point slots and I think it's shots that the H is just messed up. So like all of a sudden I'm like,
It's kind of like the wet nurse versus the vet nurse.
But yes, I absolutely love me some Stacy Keebler. She was a woman.
Welcome back to the Stacy Keebler Hour.
I just saw her name and it just popped all back in my head.
Cadbury's is good.
Cadbury's
is
it is real good. It is real good chocolate.
Cadbury's. Does anybody ever eat the bunny?
Well,
like the whole. I mean, well,
what are we talking about all of a sudden?
Let me rephrase.
I may have been known to eat a bunny or two.
Eat the skin right off it. I'll tell you.
Fair enough. Straight to it.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Wow. Speaking of that, I feel like and all the things that we have went through.
We've gone through a lot, that's for sure.
We have gone through a lot, and we will go through more as time goes on because
God help us.
That's our way. I'm gonna see if there was anything else specific that I was curious about. Excuse me. Okay, 1992, U.S. President Ronald Reagan proclaims a war on drugs. There we go. That worked well.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Won that war.
Won that one. Did not have one problem there. Let's see. Oh, 1990, Joe Montana of the San Francisco 49ers passes 6 touchdowns versus Atlanta to win 45-35.
Well, that's all
figure,
well
right?
and good, but Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in the city championship game.
That's right.
At Polk High.
Look, Uncle Rico threw that football over that mountain that one time.
I swear they'd won state if they'd put him in.
Wow. Well, let's see. I think we will go ahead and move on to the treat of the night that everybody is always looking for. And I need to make sure that I am on the correct page. Yes. Welcome back again to that which you look forward to all week while you're out there trying to survive on what little you have in those coffers you call your bank account. Yes, I know inflation, back up again. Gas prices, back up again. Your pay hasn't changed, but that's all right because you're going to get every dollar's worth out of this show. Welcome again to the Friday Night Playhouse. In this scene, we have three exquisite gentlemen who are having a discussion about a specific stain on an exquisite rug.
This was
Yeah, man. It really tied the room together.
This was a valued rug.
Yeah, I mean, what you know, what?
Well, what tied the room together, dude?
Were you listening to the story, Dale?
What?
Were you listening to Martin's story?
Well, I was bowling.
So you have no frame of reference, Dale. You're like a child who wanders in the middle of a movie and wants to know.
What's your point? What's your point, Derek?
There's no freaking reason. Here's my point, Martin. There's no freaking reason.
Yeah. Derek, what's your point?
Huh?
What's the point? If we all know who was at fault, so what the heck's the point of talking about it?
What? No? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not. We're talking about unchecked aggression here.
What the heck is he talking about?
My rug.
Forget it, Dale. You're out of your element.
Oh my gosh, this Chinaman just had his way with my rug, and I can't give him a bill. So what the heck what are we talking about?
What the F are you talking about? This Chinaman is not the issue. I'm talking about draw the line in the sand, man. Across this line, you do not, Martin, Chinaman is not the preferred Asian American, please.
Oof. This is not a guy who built the railroads, okay? This is a guy who peed on it's my rug.
What are you?
Look, peed on my rug.
He peed on his rug.
You're out of your element.
So
this Chinaman is not the issue, Martin.
Oh, God. So who? Who?
Mike Wiskowski. Come on. This other Mike Wiskowski, the millionaire.
Okay.
He's got to be easier to find than these other two. These two, and he has the wealth and the resources, obviously. Yeah. And there is no freaking reason why his wife should go out and owe money and they pee on your rug. Am I wrong?
No, but I mean.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, but
okay, that rug really tied the room together, did it not?
I mean, freaking A, man.
And this guy peed on it?
Dale, please.
Yeah, all right. I could find the Wachowski guy.
Yeah, his name is Wazowski.
Wazowski.
That's your name, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy. This is the guy that should be compensating me for, the freaking rug. I mean, his wife goes out, owes a bunch of money, and then they come and they pee on my rug.
That's right, dude. They peed on your rug. And scene.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. I'm gonna say it. And I know I don't say it often. That was the best one we've ever done. I know that I don't say that very often, and I probably should, but I'll tell you, amazing job, Dale. You were fantastic. Derek, strong in there as well, just with Dale. So
I think we did pretty good.
100%. Thank you again, all of you out there. I know that some of you can't even afford the rug that this person peed on. In fact, you probably don't even have carpet. Dirt floors suit all of you so well, and we would never complain about the dust on your shoes and socks, but you can make your way here anytime to the Friday Night Playhouse. We'll see you next Friday, same time, same place.
I mean,
that was 10 out of 10.
I do feel better than people.
I mean,
I feel like I'm better than other people just after doing that.
I mean, it's
not anybody in the chat. Lord of mercy, no. But I'm just saying.
Just certain people.
Just
certain
normies, poor people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah,
people jumping in and out that just get an opportunity to have their lives improved by what we were able to give them. I mean, that's doing the best work you can right there.
And old Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
That's a deep cut. That's real well done.
It is.
He's having
real
a hard time.
planned.
It is.
He's having a hard time.
I also couldn't say it.
I had the same problem. You actually corrected me, and it helped me very much. I don't know. Did anybody get that one? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, somebody did.
Who got that one? Did anybody get that?
Nobody spelled it right yet. Oh no, there they did. Doing it wrong, got it.
Zippo went on up there.
Yeah, doing it wrong, got it right before Zippo. They got it at the same time. It looks like.
Well, you know what we do in that case?
Fight to the death.
Absolutely. Y'all go right ahead. Duel it out. No, we will give you both because you did so good. Because we are a giving group. That's why we do this for you.
For the little people.
For the little people. So
Sue, I agree. We should get an Oscar performance for that.
Absolutely. I mean, first off, again, Dale. Man.
I really felt the outrage that
Gave me chills.
that he might have peed on your rug.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because Lord have mercy knows that I have had people pee on stuff at my house too when parties got a little bit too crazy.
Yeah.
And it just bothers me. You know, I go out in the yard, I take care of my sod,
I think-
and then there's just a big old brown
oh,
spot.
it's just completely brown.
That's
and-
right. Yeah.
And now
Like
we're in
a
the winter. We
dog.
don't even know what it's going to be until next spring when
You're right.
it greens
You're
up,
right.
and
It's
then
too
we
dormant
see
now.
the spots. It's ridiculous.
I think my favorite part of that scene is the fact that John Goodman's more mad than the dude about somebody peeing on his rug.
I feel like John Goodman is more mad than everybody in the entire
Oh yeah.
movie.
Yep.
I don't recall him being. I'm not sure there's a moment he is okay.
In that movie, no, there's not.
The other scene, which I thought was hilarious, is when they're taking the bag to drop it off, and and John's like, you know what, this goes against our plan, and he's like, well, who's playing? Like, there's not. You're just driving. He's like, that's not the plan, dude. Which always cracks me up because it's like, wow, way to insert yourself there.
Now I feel like I might make a fool of myself, but I feel like there's some folks in here that might be quoting some Monty Python.
Oh my!
Something about herring. Now, if I'm wrong, you just ignore it. Y'all go and you way.
I choose death by herring.
Yeah.
You know, that's another soundbite I need. I need what's his name from Star Trek? Oh my!
George Takei.
Yes.
You should also get "I fart in your general direction."
That or get "Tis but a flesh wound."
Tis a, well, there is. I've got one on there.
You have
if
a
go
Black
2
Knight on
pages
here?
Over.
I'm not dead.
I have one.
Yeah,
on
this
there.
one.
Hail to the king, baby.
No, he's down there.
You have
it's
a,
got a picture of him. It is right there.
Oh yeah, you have him.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberry.
There we go. There we go.
My favorite Monty Python will always be Life of Brian. It's hard to beat. I know everybody loves Holy Grail, but Life of Brian is amazing.
I will ask you 3 questions. And
Mine's not even it ain't even a movie. It's
skit-
just a skit.
the skit
It's the
movie?
funny walking skit.
Oh yeah, great one.
The department, or what is it? Office of Funny Walking,
Yeah.
or something silly walking. That might be just some fun.
Those guys
the
were-
stupidest thing. I love
That
it.
and the Dead Parrot.
Oh yeah,
the
Dead
meaning of
Parents.
life.
I would say they were. I don't know. Those guys, geniuses.
Ridiculous.
All of them.
Absolutely.
Love it.
They could have written The Office. I mean, they could have, because they're just ridiculous. Though theirs probably would have been a little bit more graphic, I would say.
Yeah.
At least that's my thought. Dale needs to accept the award and give a speech. That's coming
It
from
wouldn't be
Sue
very
Jones.
good. It'd probably just be me reciting the Dusty Rhodes Hard Times promo. That's about as creative as I get.
Pipes of Old says, start it with 4 scores and... I mean, that's just what Pipes of Old wanted.
Okay, fair enough.
I understand. I mean,
You
there's
want it, you
nothing
want it.
wrong with an epic beginning.
Donald Graham throwing out some tombstone there.
A little tombstone.
I bet you Huckleberry.
That's because that's what I'm supposed to give him for his sound bite.
I'll be Huckleberry.
Yeah, because it's on. It's I mean, since he's gonna call it out, I mean, it's one of those that you just got to give it to him.
Yep.
Because
I'm your Huckleberry.
there it is.
Oh, that's right. I'm your Huckleberry.
That's right. Which, by the way, was probably my favorite one because I think he did the best Doc Holliday.
Oh, of all that, like the movies based on those guys, that's the best one.
I think
for
he
sure.
is the best Doc Holliday.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Have either of y'all seen the new Top Gun movie?
I have not yet.
I have not.
So, well, shoot.
I refuse because of Rooster.
You can spoil it.
Oh, well, I don't want to spoil it for him. I just say that Val Kilmer's involved, and it actually kind of made me tear up a little bit.
I think I know what
knowing
you're
the
talking
struggles
about.
of that he's been going through all these years with that throat cancer, and the fact that he was still in that, even though he hasn't really done appearances. I just felt moved.
I've been
by
wanting
that.
I've been wanting to watch the documentary he made about himself. I might need to watch that and give that a review because I heard it's pretty good.
Oh, I believe it.
I'll say this: I really felt all these movies and TV shows and stuff where they're just, this new generation's trying to recreate our generation back in the 80s. They're just trying to steal all our stuff.
Sue
I
made
will
a
say
request.
this new Top Gun movie, I really feel like that's just a straight up 80s movie. That doggone movie was the most 80s thing I've ever seen in a long daggone time. It really was.
No, I mean I heard as like as far as all the reboot re-releases kind of movies, it's the best, and that's just a good movie on its own.
That's what I've heard.
Look, people have problems with Tom Cruise. He makes damn good movies. I don't care how crazy it is, how crazy he is. There's not been a Tom Cruise movie I've ever watched and not said, it's a dang good movie.
Minority Report?
Loved it.
I loved Minority.
Are you kidding me? That's a great sci-fi movie.
I liked it a lot.
Cocktails?
I like Cocktails.
Ooh, Cocktails is a classic, though. You know how many bottles I've broken trying to do that stuff?
Hold on.
You cannot find a bad...
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure he's got some movies that aren't good.
Okay. Chocolat?
That's not him.
That's Johnny. That's Johnny Depp. Yeah.
All right, it's close enough.
Real quick, favorite Val Kilmer movie?
Tombstone.
Heat. Michael Mann's Heat. Love that movie.
Favorite Val Kilmer movie?
What we're talking about?
You was about to say The Phantom, weren't you?
Would be The Saint.
Oh, The Saint. Good movie.
Oh, wait. No, it is.
God, I forgot about The Saint.
not
Man.
The Phantom.
See, don't sleep on me over there. Excuse me, sir.
Zippo said Willow. Hold on, y'all.
Oh, Willow. Oh, Mad Mardigan. I almost forgot.
Zippo, I'm sorry. I owe you an apology.
My goodness.
Willow's good. I don't know.
Who's
Tombstone
excited?
was award winning. That was, but Willow.
Anybody excited about the? Yeah, what's his? It was it wasn't Spy Hard, was it? It wasn't Hot Shots. What was the spy movie he did that was like a farce? Val Kilmer did. That was good.
I don't know. I don't know if there was a specific one.
No, he did one. It was Anyways, look up. Anyways, Willow, the new series. I'm super excited about that.
Endless Love. I don't recall that at all.
Oh,
That
Doors
was way
movie.
before.
God, Val Kilmer killed it.
Oh, Rain Man. That's a good
Rain Man's
one.
a super
Goodness
classic.
gracious. I'm not even gonna mention that one. Well, okay. So here, my favorite Tom Cruise movie.
Go.
Days of Thunder.
Great movie.
And I'm not even a NASCAR fan.
You don't have to be a NASCAR fan to like
Second
Days of Thunder.
favorite. A Few Good Men.
God, good movie.
And let's see.
Oh, Real Genius. That's a good one from Val Kilmer.
Was he in Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, he played the big
Yeah,
guy,
he was-
the
yeah,
Harvey
he was-
Weinstein
that's
guy.
right.
Yeah,
That's
the bald
right.
guy. Yeah. That
I
was going
will
to be the one that I
F
was
your
gonna say.
face.
If there was a movie that was a bad Tom Cruise movie, it was him playing that role. But even that was just
He
silly.
killed it. My favorite thing is when he goes off on the guy for 5 minutes and then hangs up and he goes, "Who was that?"
I never saw Valkyrie. I wanted to see that one. I never saw that one.
Valkyrie was good. God, dude kills it. He could be crazy as all get out, but he makes good movies.
You know, he will not be cast with a female that is above average height.
Yeah, he's a short dude.
He's super short.
He's like 5'6", maybe 5'5".
He's extremely short.
You know what? I never saw The Mummy that he was in. That was probably a bad movie.
Actually, I actually like that movie.
Was it good?
I thought it was actually pretty dang
Was it
good.
Okay,
to
might
be
have been
honest.
good.
I would watch it again. Yeah, I think. But
Oh, Val Kilmer's Batman.
now,
You know what?
I have a theory about Val Kilmer as a Batman.
Go for it.
And my theory is this. I don't feel like he was a bad Batman. He was in an impossible spot.
Correct. I agree with that.
You're not going to follow Michael Keaton.
No.
Michael Keaton as Batman
wonderful.
was absolutely top of the line. If
Yep.
you're going to roll up after Michael Keaton, you're going to have a hard time. I'm just saying he wasn't a terrible
Not only did
Batman.
he follow Michael Keaton, but he was a bad Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like he tried to go all gaudy and stuff like. If it had just been a serious movie and he was in it as Batman, I think it would have been better. I think he played a good Batman. He was just in a bad movie.
Now, one thing that you might
George Clooney was a bad Batman.
one thing you might not know about Tom Cruise,
Go.
a specific movie that he was in, and you might think I'm confusing him with somebody else, but I'm not, and that would be Young Guns.
Who was he in Young Guns?
He was actually a henchman that was shot off the roof.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. Young Guns is a great movie though.
Great.
Well, I love
movie.
both them movies.
Oh, yes.
Emilio Estevez.
Oh, yeah.
When I learned to play
Whole
guitar,
cast.
it was one of the first things I did was learn, what's that song, that Bon Jovi song, Blaze of Glory?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I wanted to learn Dead or Alive, but it was too hard. So I learned Blaze of Glory because it was close enough. Then I learned Dead or Alive. But just,
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Boy, Young Guns is just as good. Every now and then, when I get my kids in the car, I'll
Yeah.
say, y'all come on, get in the truck. And I'll yell out, regulators! And they just don't even get it.
Regulators.
They're dumb kids. They don't understand what I'm talking about.
Look, I agree with
Did you
Zippo.
see the size of that chicken?
Did y'all see the size of that guy? Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Look, I'm with it.
Oh, yeah.
Affleck's a good Batman. I haven't seen the new Batman. I need to watch that
I have seen that.
with old Robert Pattinson.
Yes, I saw it.
How'd he do?
I thought it was good. It was different, and it was definitely more of a sort of a detective thing. And I feel like his hits were very violent, which was nice. It was good.
Okay.
Are we talking about Eyes Wide Shut?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
That was a different thing.
Yep.
I got thoughts on that.
Violent hips.
Eyes Wide Shut,
Well.
certain things open.
Well, I guess we need to allow more time next week for some Batman
things.
talk.
There are things that can be shut and closed, and that would be this show for the night.
We just getting started.
We were just getting
We
started.
didn't even get to my wrestling set.
That's how you know it's good.
But like all good things, they must come to an end. But we will be here again next Friday. You'll have to tune in to see whether or not Dale will be here on the upcoming Fridays.
He probably won't. He'll probably be sleeping.
The more you thumbs up this show, because right now it's 18 and there's a whole bunch of you. So you jack those thumbs up and let Dale know how much you appreciate him being here and how much you enjoyed this show. Do it for Dale.
Every thumbs up is $10 on my fee.
I will stick that check in the mail. So give it to him. Give that thumbs up as hard as you can to good old Dale. Thumbs it so hard. Every bit. Everything you got. Everybody, we appreciate all of you coming in and joining us like you do every single week.
We
Please
love you.
make
Good night.
Stay tuned. We will be around next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. At least I will be, because I've been the one running it. Derek don't want to sit on his back porch and
I told you.
show anybody.
I told you I got to work on my setup.
He hates the quality of it because he's thinking he's going to sit in here.
Martin's got me spoiled with this good quality.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But I appreciate all of you. Y'all got the last few minutes to crank up them likes for old
Crank it up.
Dale. All right, everybody. We appreciate y'all. We're going to see y'all next week. Dale, thank you for being here as always.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all for letting me come on.
You guys.
Is that weird? Come on?
Come on.
Come on down.
Y'all
I'll
just
take
let
it.
me come on.
It might not be, it's not a double negative, but it might be a dangling participle.
Well, you certainly poured a big enough shot for me.
You got it.
Only the best for you.